expecting as they take the lead in the first half. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at what the numbers are telling us of how the first half played out.
Yeah, a good first half, a little bit difficult for, I think, Mamelodi Sundowns, considering that they travelled. But shots on target, 2, and one of those definitely went in the back of the net. Goal attempts also for Kaizer Chiefs, 2, which I thought could have gone their way as well. But I think the obvious case is always for Mamelodi Sundowns to dominate the ball possession.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, it was a positive start by Chiefs, and you thought, obviously, a little bit of change in terms of their belief coming into this match. But when you come against Sundowns, it looked a little bit flat, to be honest. I mean, if you look at the infield play, not as sharp as what we're used to seeing them being, but the individual brilliance is still within that squad. And there's just one too many players that have that in the locker, and Mokwena's proven it.
Yeah, oh, what a stunner. I think this is definitely going down into one of those Mokwena catalogs. The confidence is there, but for me it's the incredible ability, the speed of the ball, the ability to get it over the wall and just dips right in time, even just hitting the crossbar. I think it really deceived Uvuma to think he had a chance, but I think his positioning was just a little bit of line.
Yeah, agreed, and that's what's separating the two sides as we go into the break. But let's take a look at some opportunities earlier on in the game. Mamelodi Sundowns, all off of the boot of Rainers.
Yeah, I mean, look, wonderfully worked corner, a little bit different. Ball played in, length again, you think it's coming in first time, but nice ball slipped down the side, first time cut back. I mean, it's a well-worked corner and opportunity, and for Rainers, I mean, if he hits the target or probably aims for that far post, he probably has a better chance, but, unlucky with that one. Very well played.
I think a very well-worked corner. I think this was the second time. I even asked, but why do they always go back? But I think it just allows for the defensive line to drop a little bit. Once they start pushing up, then they get those runners in and around the box. But once again, Allende picking up the ball from that midfield, it's been such a tussle in that central midfield just for ball possession.
They have the most corners of the teams that were, of course, in the semi-finals, so they really know how to work it out. But something else that they know is how to work their way creatively to try and get a goal.
They do, and this is a wonderful little ball, sort of slipped down the side for Rainers. I think Bavuma pulls off a great save here. I won't say it's a miss by Rainers, but rather a brilliant save. And that should have helped him with his confidence, certainly just stamping authority in terms of that being that number one for Kaizer Chiefs.
Yeah, you spoke about some of the opportunities for Kaizer Chiefs, but more of those chances in the first half came the way of Mamelodi Sundowns. Here's another which required a desperate interception from Mart to stop it going in.
Yeah, nervy moments there for Dove and company in the back four, and I don't think they needed that because already they're coming into this game under the spotlight. But good recovery nonetheless for Mart to just come in and step in with great interception.
Yeah, here are the Chiefs' opportunities.
Yeah, I mean, look, that chance by Dove, obviously, you don't really play from that. And for Chiefs, little direct ball, dropped over. Now, this obviously, a little bit of luck in terms of the ball lands up in this. But Sereno, I mean, doesn't even think about it, just hits it first time. Does really well to hit the target. And if that goes in, I think that would have been quite something special for him, obviously coming up against his former side as well.
Yeah, good pickup from the second ball from Uduba. I think one thing that Mamelodi Sundowns have done was to really try and push Uduba to not get that ball. But the chances just kept on coming, even though it's not as free-flowing kind of football or chances. But those half chances indeed, I think Kaizer Chiefs could have at least converted too.
Well, we're looking at the two sides that at this stage of the competition have the most goals. Kaizer Chiefs, 10 goals. Mamelodi Sundowns now 9 goals. So we were expecting goals, but more of them. Here's the hope that we will see them adding to the tally in terms of the goals. Changes perhaps in the second half?
Yeah, I mean, for Chiefs, obviously, you need goals, so that Dupree becomes very important for them. Should he come on as well? Fundo Vilagazi has done well coming off the bench and getting them goals as well. So let's see if they will come onto the pitch today.
All right, let's see what's going to happen in the second half. But so far, so great for the side that is playing at home. That is Masanda one.